Board games, board games, it's what I'm talking about. Board games, board games, I'm not gonna shout it. I am starting off this streaming with a little bit of singing. And today I am going to play Root. This is a thing that I like to do. Root is a game with asymmetry. So far it has appealed to me. Board games, it's what I'm talking about. Well, digital board games, I am playing around with digital board games. And here I can be found. Hello and good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it says, wherever you are. I am Bez. This is episode 382 of Bezzy Beats and Board Game Blether. And yeah, today is Solo Sunday. On Sundays, I'm playing a game on my own, doing something easy, doing something a wee bit chilled. I'm just kind of relaxing because, yeah, it's Sunday. And maybe I just got up out of my bed barely 20 minutes ago. Maybe I did. Yeah, I just realised that I haven't actually been outside today. I've lost, yeah. But I am going to go outside later today. I am going to have a wee bit of a cycle to somewhere 20 minutes away. So it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, we are playing Roots digitally. This is, of course, a game by Lader Games. I should actually know who designed it. Board Game Geek Roots. I do apologise to the designer. Is it by Patrick Lader? Or is it... no, it's by Cole Verley. Art by Kyle Ferrin, and although in the digital adaptation, the art is no longer by Kyle Ferrin. Of course, as I said, published by Lader Games, and the digital adaptation is by Direwolf Digital. Now, this is a game that I bought myself with my own money because I was interested in it. And yeah, Root, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've been wanting to play it. And yeah, in the COVID world, I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to play some sort of, digital games, I guess. So, hello, Dutch Yoda. Or should I say Netherlander Yoda? But Yoda, in any case, it is a delight to see you, and I hope you are generally well. Have you played Root? Do you have any opinions on Root? Let me know. Now, before we get onto me playing Root and continuing to chit-chat about whatever, let's talk a wee bit about recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights, recent highlights, playing games and other delights, recent highlights. So, because I do a daily show, I tend to just talk about recent highlights since this time yesterday. So yes, I had a nice chat. Yoda, it was very nice chatting to you. Thank you for popping in. And hello, Designer Cardboard. You were there as well, I seem to recall. And so, yeah, we had that chat about Kickstarter stuff. I had a quick chat with Matthew Dunstan and Alan Paul about the game that we created for my game jam. Or thinking about going 3 different ways. So, like, it's a trifecta of ideas. Because the thinking being, hey, we've got slightly different ideas. Maybe Matthew wants to use dice. Maybe I want to use cards. Maybe Alan wants to do something more with card counting. So it's like, okay, everyone go off and diverge. Try your own crazy ideas and then come back together. And that is what we're doing. So we're coming back together in about 3 weeks to once we've had a chance to make our games and come back together. Hello, Timmy. It is lovely to see you, of course. Just chatting about recent highlights. And Yoda says, I am doing great. I have played Root, both digital and analog. I really like the game. Oh my gosh. And Timmy, wow, that sounds I'm really sorry to hear that. Lots of love. And I hope you get better soon. But yeah, thank you for being here. And I hope that I know that you're a big fan of pop and stuff. So I hope that you have some things to keep you perked up and happy. And I hope that you have some good entertainment. Um, so Designer Cardboard owns both physical and digital Root. Timmy asks, what is Root? I will tell you all about it in about 10 minutes, but basically it's a game. It's an asymmetric game. I think you were here last week when I was playing it. It's the war game where there's the cats and the um, forest critters and the vagabonds, and like it's quite cute. Anyway, so recent highlights. What else did I do? Oh yeah, so that was really nice chatting to Matthew and Alan. Had a wee bit. My personal take on it is I'm going to do instead of a 8, 6, 12, instead of a 12 by 8, I'm going to try a 9 by 9, and I'm going to drastically simplify it, maybe with 4 types of cards that you flip, and then you work through a deck, and then the game is over. That's what I'm thinking. And the person who with the most, but that's going to be my first prototype. I'm going to try it a couple of times. I think that I could probably get Layla to indulge me, and yeah, well, it's all good. And to me, that is totally fine. Yeah, I get it. That's, it's, what is it, like 6:06 a.m. over there? Yeah, if you're falling asleep, if you're using this to kind of fall asleep to, that is totally okay. And I do appreciate you choosing me to spend your time with. No apology required. Anyway, oh yeah, I did do a bit of writing that I had to do. I played Happy City. I don't know if you peeps saw that, but Happy City on Board Game Arena, I enjoyed that. I've now played it 6 times. I am basically done with the game, I'm going to be honest. It's a perfectly fine game. It feels like even with the basic cards, there's quite a bit to strategize over. Do you want to rush to get this special card to get the income? Do you want to rush to get this other special card to get more end game points? Is that income going to allow you to get good enough cards to get better end game points? The special cards in Happy City. So for those who don't know Happy City, it's a sort of tableau building game. You have generally the game is going to last 8 turns, which is hardly anything. Drawing little cards each turn. Cards give you either some income, which you use to spend on buildings, some happiness, or some population. End of game, happiness times population is your score. Simple as. Special buildings. Some of the basic buildings have certain colors. Special buildings, you can choose when you have matching cards of those colors. So that makes it a little bit of a race. That makes it a little bit of, oh, I've got to beat that other person. I played it 3 times on stream, and then I played it 3 times on my own against strangers on the internet. So yeah, this is a good game. It's not a fantastic game, but it's a solid, like, I think I gave it 7 out of 10 on Board Game Geek. I've started rating games there. Yeah, I'm going to. But yeah, then also I played Keyforge with Layla. We had a great time. We played 3 games. We decided that 2 of the 6 decks that I've got we don't enjoy very much, so I'm going to sell it on. That's like a couple of quid. But yeah, I had a lovely day, lots of playing games, lots of designing. I felt productive. I felt like I did good things. And so tell me in the chat, what are your recent highlights? Have you played any games? And Yoda, I'm sorry I missed your stream, but what did you play? Feel free to let us know. Now, let us move on to the questionably quick questions. And again, feel free to get in your own recent highlights in if you wish. The question that I always ask myself is, what time is it? Where am I? I am in London, a wee bit north of Finsbury Park, UK. Yep, Europe. Not the other London. I believe there's a London not only in Ontario, but also a London in USA, from what I hear, which I'd only just discovered. What time is it? It is 10:09. And if you have any questionably quick questions, get it in within the next minute. Meanwhile, I'm going to talk about a brilliant thing. Brilliant thing. What's a little thing which is brilliant? Okay. So, Yoda firstly says, I've played Marvel United with my son. We played 2 games and oh yes, because it's a cooperative game. So you won both. Congratulations. That sounds like a really nice time, and I hope that your son also enjoyed it. Quick question. Timmy asks, do they have ice cream floats in the UK? Yes, we do. So it's not a super common thing, but lots of places you just get some fizzy pop, as they might say in the Americas, like get some sorts of 7-Up or lemonade normally, and then dunk a bit of ice cream, and then the ice cream moves to the top. I remember this true story when I was a very, very small child. In Allender Sports Centre, we used to go swimming as a family. There was a time when I had a swimming instructor because there was a time when I didn't know how to swim. And then there was like a group where all the kids were, there was like a baby pool where I think it was definitely, I think it was like 1 meter deep or something like that. So a baby could still potentially drown, but an adult could rescue them amazingly easily. And so I would go to learn to swim, and then we would later I would be swimming in the thing, and then we would shower and then dry ourselves off, put off our clothes, and then we would go upstairs in the Allender Sports Centre in Glasgow. And in the Allender Sports Centre upstairs, we would have a weekly treat where this weekly treat would often be an ice cream float. It might be a small ice cream, or it might be a little cake. But I do remember lots of ice cream floats where it was, yeah, vanilla ice cream, and yeah. And so, yes, that answers the question. And hello, Rob, who has a coffee and a loaf of bread in the oven. I hope that turns out brilliantly. Talking about brilliant things, what should today's brilliant thing be? Let's talk about fresh bakery. Fresh bakery is a rather brilliant thing. I think that, good, freshly baked bread. I mean, I'm talking about bread that has a good amount of texture to it, bread that has a bit of maybe seeds in there. I'm not such a fan of the baguette or the baton as they have in France. I'm not such a fan of white bread, is the truth. But I am a fan of a nice seeded wholemeal thing. But any of these things, even if it's white bread, which is not my preference, if it's freshly baked, then the heat, having that tantalizing juiciness as you bite in, oh my gosh, my mouth is really watering. Having that, variation in texture, feeling the temperature change even as you hold it in your hands, as you bite into it, as you munch into it, it's in your mouth. Yeah, freshly baked goods, freshly cooked goods, and yeah, just freshly cooked things in general, whether it's vegetables or, I think let's expand it to just freshly cooked things are brilliant. Yeah, freshly cooked things, brilliant. And today's bread from Harper Rob is sourdough with 25% bran and oat flour. That sounds very nice. So yeah, that is definitely a brilliant thing. Of course, as always, feel free to chat, comment, ask questions from like, follow, the drill. It's not a serious discussion today. It's not like I have a guest and I am desperate to let them talk like I might be on Tuesday. It's not like, we have a game and there's people and like, oh my gosh, I only have you for a limited time. It's not like there's a deep discussion and I only did that once where I had, okay, these are my notes and I'm going to go through this. That was actually, yeah, Board Game Design 101. I think I put that in a playlist on my YouTube. But you know the drill. Ask questions. They don't even have to be about the game necessarily. So let's get started. playing root digitally, and I am root just open in the process of opening it up. There we go, root, with some lovely graphics. And I guess I've not played this. Last time I played this was last Sunday. Root. Is that not just the prettiest thing ever? I Okay, so as you can see, I have finally done all the um, peeps. I have managed to win a game as everyone except for the Woodland Alliance. Um, I am personally quite keen to do some more of the challenges, something that I've not done before. So, could do Riverway Warfare, um, Castle Siege, which when if the Marquee Keep is destroyed, or maybe I just play the Woodland Alliance on normal. Yeah, let me know if you have any preference on what you think I should try. I am noticing that maybe it's just maybe I'm sorry, I'm going to brighten up my screen. I would personally like these ones to be a little bit brighter, but that's just my personal taste, just to show that yes, you can definitely play this way. So, what is root? And Rob says, I still remember Dean's introduction once, BG DevCon, which was along the lines of, I'm from Australia, ask me why root is a terrible name for a game. Root. I don't know what root means in Australian and English. Is it something to do with feces? Is it something not family friendly, Rob? I honestly don't know. Did you ask, Dean? I don't remember that. But having said that, I was quite at BG DevCon. I was trying to pay a lot of attention to the talks, but for sure, because I was also trying to organize things, I was kind of, you know what I mean? Like I was maybe paying attention. Oh, rooting is apparently looking for sex. Is that like being a John? Like, as in, is it looking for like freely given consent? Actually, I don't want to. I hope it's Urban Dictionary. Okay, thank you for joining us, Salty Horse. I'm not necessarily going. That seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to say in chat, and so basically, it's a root is apparently a euphemism for a naughty word, and so yeah, Salty Horse. If you have a suggestion, apparently I've only done I think three. I think I've done. Oh, yeah, I've only done three of the things. I've done the long game. What's this? Oh no, I can't play that one. I need a Clockwork expansion. So, should I do the birds? True story. Next week, I might actually get to play Root with Scrappy Kid in real life. We have a sort of play date arranged. We are potentially going to go to Leicester Square and eat something and find a place where hopefully, if we do it late in the day, they might be okay with us having a meal and eating our meal slowly and also playing Roots on the side. So, ooh, this sounds interesting. Rule the birds with you win if you place all your roosts. Um, what's Leicester Square? Leicester Square is a place in London. It's near the centre of London. It's relatively close to Piccadilly Square, which is the famous one with the big billboards, and the one with the and Trafalgar Square, which is the one with the stone lions and the big buildings. But Leicester Square is known for being near Chinatown and Soho. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to get some Chinese food. So yeah, does anyone have a preference on what I play? Because I am literally indifferent. Just I would like to try a new thing. Okay, arbitrarily, I'm going to stick with assembly line. Gain an additional 1 whenever you craft a card. Ooh. So opponent starts with 10 victory points and players need 40 victory points to win. Dominance cards are removed from the deck. Let's go with that. Okay. And oof, who should I go with? I do not know. I will let... Birds are going to be more difficult to win with unless I do the one that ignores the thing for crafting, I guess. Let's try playing with the birds. Yeah, why not? Because I did decats last time. Okay, so for those who haven't played Root, dominance cards are kind of a way of winning the game early if you've got 3 in one certain type of place, or if you've got 2 corners of the map. So it's like a way to shortcut the game. You haven't managed to get your victory points in the way that your faction gets victory points. And of course, every faction in Root is getting victory points in a different way. So I am going to ignore my disdain for trade when I craft. As a bird, I'm all about making a decree. Every turn, I have to say, I am definitely doing this every single turn. And if I do not do that, then I basically lose my leader. And if I lose my leader, I'm going to skip a turn. I'm going to have to start building back up. I'm going to have to start populating my decree. So it is a bit of tension. I have the despot scores a point when killing things. Commander deals extra hits when attacking. Charismatic. I quite like this. Placing 2 warriors, not 1, each time recruiting. But then I realised, I think it was like the second time I played the birds, that's actually, there's a limit. I hadn't realised that if you can't put something because you run out of things in your little stockpile. So anyway, given that this game, we are playing with special rules that incentivize trading, I'm going to ignore the disdain for trade. What disdain for trade means is that other factions will sometimes get 2 points. Or is there a 3 points card? But yeah, sometimes they get 2 points for trading one of these things. There, that's a perfect example. But the birds only ever get 1 point for trading unless you choose the faction that I have done. Now, I am going to zoom out because I'm not going to choose this decree willy-nilly. No, this decree is the most important thing about this entire game. I can recruit anywhere. You see this bird thing? This is like a wild card, so I can recruit wherever I want. Then I can move from wherever I want. Then I have to do at least 1 additional thing to my decree. That seems like a good card. I might get rid of... So all of these cards, you can either use it for effect, if I control a couple of foxy places, or if I control 1 mousy place, or if I control 1 mousy place, I get these effects. But this seems to be my worst card, and I definitely want to keep this one for the crafting. I might want to keep this one for the crafting. So what do I want to do? Where am I? Okay, I'm here. I'm going to move. I'm going to recruit. I'm going to move. I'm going to go to... Am I going to take on the cats here or here? I don't think it makes too much difference. Although if I go here to the ruins... Oh no, the vagabond isn't playing. The ruins are completely irrelevant. Yes, exactly, Timmy. It is kind of like board game Civilization, except that all the people are completely different. I'm not going to go too much into what the other factions are doing, but yeah, the Woodland Alliance here are trying to, yeah, see, like, gain propaganda, and then they can destroy everything in a square if they have the power. And then Marky the cat starts off from a really strong position, and their presence is basically on the board, whereas the birds, they are all about having this decree, which is here on my bottom right. Now I need to think, what am I doing? Am I going to build? Building seems like a solid strategy. I am going to maybe build in the mousy place, because I want a mousy place. Yep, I am going to go into the mousy place, and I am going to put this into the build thing, so I can definitely build. Do I want to do another one? No, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to recruit. I only have one option. I'm up to 7. Then I move here. I'm going to move with 4 warriors. And finally, I am going to battle the cats. I should be able to take them off easily, as long as we roll at least 1. 2 versus 0, boom. I destroy them, because attacker always chooses the the better die. That's the one I was looking for. So an ambush. Ooh. Cats doing some crafting. The Woodland Alliance is like a guerrilla faction. That's a really nice way to put it, for sure. So every time you move into the Woodland Alliance, they're like, hey, what are you doing? And then they get to draw cards. So Woodland Alliance is revolt. There you go. Getting rid of literally everything in that area. That's pretty gosh darn powerful. Yeah, Woodland Alliance is crafting. That seems like a good choice. Okay, so now my turn. Do I want to start? I may ambush. At the start of battle, defender may play to deal 2 immediate hits. Cancel if attacker plays. Okay, so if someone attacks me in a rabbitsy place, that would help. Now, if I keep adding these wild cards, that is better. That gives me more flexibility. Although, if my leader is deposed, then I lose more victory points. Conversely, if I wanted to build in a rabbitsy place, like if I wanted to go over here and then build in a rabbitsy place, then I'm getting rid of the cards that I do not want so much, but I really want to build in this mousy place. Do I attack in a rabbitsy place? That might be an option, and then I could have 1, 2, 3 turns of attacking at least. But then I've got to do double attack, and that could take my attacks away quite quickly. I think I'm going to do this. I don't know if that's the right move. Okay, recruits here. I will march somewhere where I want to attack. Let's march. And yeah, you know what? I am going to go. Although we do need to kind of watch out for P. Oh, I'm really not happy with this. I will attack here. That's the only choice I have. I have a majority. Okay, so they only kill 1, so I gain. So now I'm in control of this area. That's good. Now I choose where to build, and I am going to build here, so it's more likely that I will maintain it. And yeah, that seems like an okay turn. The combat dice mechanic is good in this game. Yeah, I agree. It's very simple. Roll a couple of dice. Attacker generally gains the better die, unless you are. Who is it who always picks the better die? Is it Vagabond or is it Woodland? I need to remember now. Unless someone. Ooh, what's going on? Mobilizing and moving into my place. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, I want to keep that for crafting. Oh. Tax collector seemed pretty gosh darn good. I am going to get rid of ambush, I think. And I will... What should I do this turn? Maybe I move... Oh, maybe I move into the Catty place on the bottom right. So am I going to build? No, I can't build twice. That would be too much to expect myself to do. I could just do a bit of movement, because then I could go... Movement is definitely the easiest to do, and it's the least likely to get you scuppered, but it is also the least useful. But I think that let's go with just a wee bit of movement for now. Stream elements reminds me, stretching time, side to side. Everyone, if you are watching and you are just sitting, do remember to stretch your body and take care of your body as best as you can. Please treat yourself with respect and love. Okay, root. Root tea. Boom. I got 3 points. Oh. I guess it was just 2 points. Okay, so it's already had a victory point added on. Where am I recruiting warriors? I think I will recruit here. Choose a clearing to march from. I have to march twice. One of them is away from the rabbity place. If I'm going to vacate that, do I want to just march in here with 4 and send a couple of people back? Yeah, I feel like that might be a reasonable thing to do. Let's move in with 5. Oh, wait a minute. If I send one back, is that going to cause outrage again? Maybe that was a terrible choice. Yeah, I think this might have been... Can I undo that? No, I can't. Ah, well. I'll move back with 2. And... Okay, phew, I'm not causing outrage because I already had my roost there. And I am going to battle the... Maybe I try to get rid of the Alliance, because they can be super dangerous if you don't watch out for them. Yeah, I'm going to... So I managed to kill them only because they were defenseless. And I am going to build a roost here. I am happy enough with that. 3 roosts, 2 points. And we're trying to get to 40. So, yeah. 7 versus 15 versus 18. I am definitely on the back foot, but they did start off with 10. So I need to catch up to them. Can I do it? Enjoy your walk, Yoda. I hope you have a lovely time. And bye bye, bye bye, bye bye to Yoda. Bye bye, bye bye to a lovely fella. Bye bye, Yoda. Okay, so maybe I'm wanting to craft this. Maybe I'm wanting to use tax collector. Oh, that's a really nice one. I definitely don't want to give that up. Okay, maybe I say I'm going to recruit in the Foxy place. More recruiting would be nice. So I want to do even more recruiting. So I want to do potentially. Yeah, I'm trying to work. So I want to get another recruitment in. Actually, yeah. Now that I've got to a mousy place, maybe I do want to recruit more in a mousy place. Let's go for it. Let's recruit in the Foxy place because I have to. Recruit in the mousy place because I have to. And now I get a choice of where to recruit. And I've got 10 warriors in reserve. I am going to recruit in this place here. And now I get to do 2 battles. Oh no, 2 marches. Maybe I... Okay, I'm going to... If I'm going to march, maybe I do a bit more recruiting. Yeah, still here, and then I march back from... Where do I want to build? That's the question. Where do I want to build this turn? I probably want to build up here, because then that gives me a really nice card, and it gives me another roost. And I have to build at least one place every turn. So I am going to send all my warriors. Why not? Yeah, I'm going to just send them all and then send... Oh, yeah, I've got battles to do in my home territories. I'm going to march back for the sake of it to fulfill my obligations. I'm going to battle cats or woodland. These cats can be really dangerous. Sympathy tokens are really dangerous. I'm going to try and get rid of the alliance warriors here. Yes. Oh. Oh, Woodland Alliance is the one that... Guerrilla War, as defender, used the higher roll, yeah. Woodland always uses the higher roll. Yeah, I completely messed that up. That is not good times. Oh well. Not good times. Not good times. The Woodland Alliance is decimating me. So they have basically gotten 1/3 of the way to winning, because they started off on 10, or going to 40, whereas I have gotten a quarter of the way to winning. The Woodlands has decimated my roost, which makes a lot of sense. Remove all enemy pieces in mouse clearings, but that's only if I control 3 things. Will I ever be able to do that? So maybe I want to... I think I want to do some more recruiting. And yes, I will craft this. 14 points because of the bonus points. There we go. So the bonus points wasn't included in what it showed. So I have to recruit in the foxy place. I have to recruit in the rabbity place, and I'm choosing here because here there's no competition. And finally, I'm going to recruit again in the rabbity place down here because there's a lot going on. And although I'm going to need to march out somewhere and build somewhere. Maybe I build here. Maybe I take over the cats here. Yeah, I need to get more cards. Let's move one. And then move a couple more. And now I'm going to take you down, cat. So that Woodlands Alliance might be something that I should really think carefully about. Yeah, the Woodlands Alliance could really come out of nowhere. I've got 4 roosts again. Getting 3 victory points and 2 cards. Good stuff, good stuff. I think these cards are not great. I'll probably use them for my thing. This card does seem like one to aim for. 3 mousy places. Could I achieve 3 mousy places? Yeah, it's achievable. I need to go quite a bit to the right. Oh my gosh, the cat is at 23 out of 40 points. That is not good for me. So yeah. So I want more recruitment. So I want to have 5 recruitment. Knowing that if I have 5 recruitment, then suddenly it becomes a question of, do I have enough in reserve? I need to lose at least, I mean, currently with foreign recruitments, I need to lose at least 1 person in battle this turn. Maybe I want to, organize a battle. Yeah, so how do can I push the alliance to be a bit more to the right? Or alternatively, do I move up here to attack here? Yeah, that seems like a reasonable option. And then I could move them from here to here. Yeah, move my troops from this location to this location, go to the top right, battle here, hopefully build something here. This seems like the best or I could also battle something here and build there potentially. Let's... Do I add more movement? Go on. Go on. No, I don't need a free move. I have to do a couple of foxy places. I have to do a couple of mousy places. Actually, I could move from here and here into here. But I think I want to start shifting to the right. Yeah. Actually, cancel. So firstly, get maybe two things down here. Let's see, three things move there. And then I'll pop two of my birds. I know one isn't very much, so I might lose my roost. But now, let's move 4 over. Well, maybe I should have actually done more battling. Well, maybe this was a bad idea, but... So, we have to decimate those mice. I get a point for that, and I get to make a roost here. 5 roosts, 4 points. Okay, I'm starting to take a lead. This is good. This is good. Okay. I think that I might be able to manage this. And we will see what happens. The cats are definitely doing quite well. The Marquis. Le Marquis, the cat. Oh, 5 against 3. The cats... Oh, I thought the cats would be invading me. Interesting. Wow. Did you see that? Revolt. Just raising it to the ground. Yeah, Woodlands Alliance. Wow. They could potentially win on their next turn if I don't watch out. This is not good. Okay, I would like to do more battling. I'm going to add that. Yep, this seems like a fine thing. Wait a minute, I don't know if anyone in chat knows, but does Root Tea sold out? Does this mean that I can no longer craft it at all? I assume that's what it means. Might actually have to double check the rules. But, oh my gosh, wait a minute. I just realised it doesn't matter. Because I messed up last turn, I never lost a unit. I should have fought against the cats. Oh my gosh, I was. Darn. I should have battled more last turn. Oh, I'm going to lose. It doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, yeah, 4. Yeah, I guess I'm going to get to recruit some things, but then... Now I can't recruit, and I have to enter turmoil. Sad times. And I lose a whole bunch of points. Down to 17. I am... Yeah, so... Let's go with the Despot, who might score me extra points. Am I able to come back into the game? It is unlikely, but we will see. We will see. Oh my gosh, that was... Yeah. That was saddening. What can I do? What can I do indeed? Okay, so they're ignoring me. It's the cats against the woodland critters. Maybe because I am like 8 points behind. The woodland critters getting up to 32. And they will definitely win next turn if they don't win this turn. Okay, so this is not good at all. I do not want to recruit. I definitely want to battle. Will I be able to build? How? Okay, where can I build? This is the question. Where can I expand my empire? Do I go down here where there's only one cat? And then I have to fight in the cat place. Yep. Okay, I'm going to fight in the Foxy clearing. That's what I'm going to do. Do I want to do an extra movement? Doing an extra movement isn't too risky. Let me skip the card that gives me an extra move. Let me move here with 1. And I'll move. Wait a minute, why can't I go down? There's some rule I'm unaware of. I march from here. I want to go down. Why can I not? Clearly there is some rule I am unaware of. What is going on here? This is confusing. Yeah, this is where the board game arena tooltips where it says, you do not have enough funds for this thing, or a big, nice, clear thing. I genuinely don't understand. Why can't I move? Is it? Yeah, I really don't understand that. Yeah, I can't. Okay. Let's ponder this for a moment. Let me, in that case, let me move one thing from here to here. Let me move a couple of things from there to there. And oh wait, no, because I won't be able to initiate a battle. I need to initiate a battle in the Foxy place. That was what my entire turn was resting on. Initiating the battle in the Foxy place. I don't understand what's going on. Why can I not go here? Why can I not go there? Is it because... Let's see. Is it because I can't move away because of the Alliance Warrior being there? So I can only move to... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. How can I... And... Okay, that's the global rule. How can I make sure that I'm there? This is where I am very tempted to just go and click in the rules, but I know this is going to be dull for folk, but moving around the map. Take any number of clearings. You must rule the clearing you are moving from or to. Okay, okay. You rule a clearing if you have the most combined warriors and buildings there. On its high, no one is the ruler. Okay. So it's because I'm not ruling either of them. Okay, so you can't move freely if the opponents move. Okay, if the opponents rule. So 1, 6, 7, 8. So theoretically, if I had 8 things here, would I then be able to move? Let's see. Or 5, 6, 7. So I should only need 7, right? If I move 1 from there to there, and 3, can I now... Oh, no, that doesn't work. So yes, if I have... Just to double check, if I just moved all these things, would I be able to move? Yes, I would. Okay. So 7 would have been enough because it's 5, 6, 7 pieces. But if I had 6, for example, then I guess I'm not able to move. Yeah. Okay, that is correct. And I think the birds have some... Yeah, you rule any clearings where you are tied. Yeah, this is... Okay, I have to fight. I have to build. Where can I build? Where can I fight? I can fight Marquis here because I have to fight now. I can build... Where can I build? I guess I have to... I cannot see anywhere to build. I genuinely cannot see anywhere to build. This is... Yeah, because I would have had to... Yeah, I would have had to destroy things because all the spaces are empty except for this one and this one. And I can't get there. Could I go Marchy March? I could go Marchy March, I think. And then... Yeah, this is a terrible move for me, but it might be what I have to do. And... Yeah, giving the Woodland Alliance lots of cards. And now I have to fight the cats there. I am the attacker. I destroy more of them because I chose the better die. But they still have majority. And I have managed to build. So I have managed to survive the turn. Which, blimey, yeah. That was really stressful. That was, wow. And the cats gathering power, the cats are... Yep, I was left defenseless, the cats destroy my roost. Sad times. Of course they would destroy it. Okay, so they've brought up this like sympathy token. I'm going to destroy that using my fight. I have to think about how I'm building. What the Woodland Alliance wins. Ah well, that's the game. Woodland Alliance won. Nothing to do. Congratulations, Woodland Alliance. And so, yeah, as you can see, I'm not the best player at the game. I do enjoy it, and I'm still learning the rules. I completely forgot parts of it, and I think this is a thing that sometimes with a video game, I think it's important that along the way it reminds you, especially in a digital adaptation of a board game, why you can't do things. I think that's a really strong aspect of Board Game Arena, which, yeah, stuff like this could do well to maybe learn from. I am very tempted to have another one more attempt. One more attempt. Let's try it one last time and let's rush through, and let me try and very quickly see if I can manage to beat this game. So I've learned a few things. Firstly, I cannot craft. Let me actually double check the rules. So can I only crafting the cards? Crafting. To craft a card, you must activating. You can activate each crafting piece only once per turn. Craft reward, ambushes, yellow. Here. Yeah, I just wanted to check. Do you have to have it still available? That's the thing that I'm a little bit confused about. And yeah, do you want? So in this example, if the kettles have already been taken, does that mean that no more that the other kettle cards in the deck are useless? That's what I'm trying to work out. Are you clear on that? Because yeah, I am. These. Oh, there you go. Whenever you craft an item that was available in the supply, you scored victory points. If the supply does not have the matching item to take, you cannot craft a card. There we go. So yes, it does say clearly. If the supply does not have the matching item to take, you cannot craft the card. There we go. Okay, so now I know. I am going to be builder again. I am going to... Okay, so the cat does some fancy stuff and moves around, and cats is all over the map, as is always the way. Oh, it's a vagabond this time. Cool. So I definitely want... Yeah, if I craft stuff, then the vagabond's going to give me more cards, which might be quite nice. So I really want to get in on that travel gear as soon as possible. Okay, so maybe I build, I recruit, move, and let me put that to the corner. I'm going to recruit here because that's my only option. Move over here, and I'm not even going to battle. I am just going to build. And yep, that is all I am doing. Recruit, move, go to... Actually, yeah, I do have a couple of choices of Rabbitsy Place. If I go to Ruins, then the Vagabond is... Yeah, I want to entice... I want to be friendly to the vagabonds, I think. But there. Oh, maybe I should have... Yeah, I want to move one extra. I want to move 4. There we go, leave 3 behind, and then build there, and make my travel gear next turn. Boom. Okay. So let's see if I can catch up this time around. Yeah, I am on a quest to beat every one of these challenges. I definitely want to do that. Okay, cat does stuff. Vagabonds moving over to that clearing for some reason. Okay, vagabonds. Oh, vagabonds helping the cats. Vagabonds helping the cats again. Come on, vagabonds, help me out. Okay, I need to get in on this crafting. Ooh, nice. So I could actually craft a crossbow and a travel gear. But am I happy to use the mouse for anything in my decree? I could definitely move, recruit, move, battle the cats here, and then build there. Yep. I am going to battle in a mousy place. Although that does then mean that in the future I will have to start going to the right side of the map. I am okay with that. Okay, crafting phase. I am going to craft all the things. 2 points, because it's a bonus point. You should put me on 6 points, hopefully. 5. Ah. Okay, maybe I miscounted. Choose a clearing to recruit warriors. I start from here. I'm going to move yeah, 3 down. And I will battle you, cat, and then build in that area. Yes. And now to build. Boom. I have my roost, I have my 3 roosts. I get 2 points, but I still only get... Oh, now I get 2 cards. Okay. Oh, next turn I could start doing a bit more recruiting. I could do like the 3 recruits in the center here. That's actually potentially quite an exciting turn. And then go up to the top right and start taking over the right edge of the map for the mousy areas. Yeah, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Vagabond's helping me out. I think I am going to recruit a lot here. So part of me wants to gain the rabbitsy place. There is another rabbitsy place up there. But I also know I have to keep fighting in the mousy places. So I want to go here. Anyway, I'm thinking that I think I do want a lot of stuff on this side of the map, especially since I've locked myself into generating population in this rabbity place. I should be able to wipe out that cat quite easily. There we go. And now I build there, and I have 4 roosts. Nice. So now I'm getting still 2 cards. Ooh, that's another nice thing. I definitely want to craft these 2 things while I still can, before other people craft the things. That's nice. There's a little bit of a race. There's a little bit of a tension. There's definitely tension to everything in this game. There's tension to whether other people are going to win. There's tension in terms of what's in their hand. There you go. Like, already the crossbow is sold out. That's just remarkable. Although it does make sense with the Vagabond. Maybe Vagabond being part of this does make it marginally more difficult, I don't know. And maybe having both the bake sale and the investments is potentially not good. Okay, do I start beating up on the Vagabond? Because even though the Vagabond likes me, maybe I want to beat up on the Vagabond. I could. I mean, that would use up my battle because, you know, I have to battle someone there. And then I could move to Rabbity Land here. And Rabbity Land there does mean that, yeah. So what am I wanting to do? I can't keep flexibility. I think I want to keep this for crafting and this for crafting, and this I'm not too fussed about. This I'm definitely not fussed about, and this I quite like. So, a mousy thing. Let's do some movement from a mousy place. And now crafting. That should give me, boom, 3 points. Puts me on 13. Still a long go. I am slowly catching up. Now I'm only 8 points behind. I'm not going to use that one. That feels like my worst card, so I'm going to try and score a second rabbity place for more I want, yeah, if I move, let's say 3 of them here, then that's more than enough to build. Oh yeah, I can march again if I want. Chase, given that I have to, let's just move 2 and then move 1. Yeah, given the decrees, you end up having to do weird things like, okay. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for reminding me to wriggle and jiggle. Jiggle and wriggle. I think jiggle, wiggle and jiggle. I'm going to. It's interesting to me. Wriggle and jiggle sounds more natural. I don't know why I wrote jiggle and wriggle when I put that down, but anyway. I'm clearly battling the Vagabond, and look at all those items. Vagabond has too much stuff. It's just an embarrassment of riches. Okay, I see that Vagabond doesn't have any Vagabond doesn't have any water things, it looks like. So I wonder... okay, neither of these are making water things. I think I want to make sure the vagabond doesn't get water so it can't refresh anymore. And supply. There are 2 coin stacks, so I could potentially make both of these coin stacks. Remove enemy pieces in fox clearings. Oh, that's very powerful. If I could achieve that, that would be very nice. Starts of battle, defender may play to... ambush. Sounds nice. Looking at the other player's hand seems like the weakest. Maybe I want to do some mousy stuff. Maybe I want to do some mousy... If I put it here, that means that I need to start doing more battling. Yeah, I really need to do more battling. I would really need to start just exhausting my creatures. In which case, yeah, I am starting to take over. And this is the interesting thing about the birds. Because you have to do what it says, it's kind of like the limit on the number of birds. It's like you're starting to take over, but boom, you're now constrained by how many birds you have. Am I... Yeah, because if I want to recruit an additional thing, then I've got enough in my supply to recruit 2 turns. But I need to then be losing 4 of my units within those 2 turns to get it for my 3rd turn. Then I need to lose 4 units every turn thereafter on average. Am I going to be so bloodthirsty? If I want to be so bloodthirsty, I could be potentially. Like maybe if I move... Yeah, I could move from here to here, and... Yeah, I could, maybe. Maybe I start off doing some more battling. Maybe what I really should do is... Yeah, do some more battling in the mousy places. And... Now... Maybe I'll leave everything else for now. Yeah. I am going to... make 7 here. Move... 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I move 5 down to 2 attacks, hopefully I will equalize. And then I'll be able to build my roost. That's what I'm thinking, unless I want to build even one more. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. I am going to recruit one more. Now I'm on 24 points. And as long as... Wait. Oh. Okay, it's updated faster than I read it, so I'm only on 21. I have managed to catch up though. I'm doing well as long as I don't let my decree mess me up. Okay, I need to move from a mousy clearing. So maybe I put one in the mousy clearing just so I can move it over here. And then... Oh! Oh no! That's not connected! Oh my gosh! That's... Oh, I thought I could go there. I thought I could go there. You heard me. Seriously, my entire strategy, Wow. I did not spot... I know it's really obvious when I look at it. Okay, this is kind of bubbly. This is... Yeah, I did not. Why is that river even there? Okay. Can I make things better? Because I have to fight in the mousy place. My entire strategy was going there. Can I, could I have moved, where's another, okay, so there's mousy places here, here, which I'm in control of. My gosh, how far can I rewind? Please let me rewind. I didn't understand the rules. Let's see how far it lets me. Okay, because there's been no random chance, I think. Oh, it hasn't. Okay, interesting. So it doesn't let me rewind the decree. That is unfortunate. That feels slightly odd. Why would the game let me rewind to this point? Why would it let me rewind to the point of crafting but not to the point of decree? Because it's not like there's any random information. If you're going to let me rewind, then yeah, of course don't let me rewind when there's been a die roll, but when it's adding something to the decree, why would you not let me rewind there? I don't understand. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, it's not letting me. I just have to click the continue. I have to, yeah, now I'm thinking, wait, yeah, I'm going to use the mouse first, because I might still want to use the rabbity thing for, okay, so, can I actually survive this turn? Can I battle twice? Can I make a roost? Given that I have two movements, that is my main constraint. The lack of movement is my main constraint. And remembering that I can only move if I control the territory I'm moving to. So I would need to, if I had all 8 people here, and one of the movements needs to be move warriors from a matching clearing, yeah. So I could recruit once there, but yeah. Can I go down here? Yeah, I could have 3 people here and then go down, but then I can't go over to the mousy clearing. I think there is actually... That's really annoying. I'm going to just give up. I know this might sound like, well, why are you giving up? I know this might seem like a spoil sport, but you know, it's only my own fun. And if anyone in the chat is particularly interested to see me continue, then I'll continue. But honestly, my leader is going to be deposed, and I'm just a bit annoyed because I didn't. Yeah, I forgot that a river isn't a place that you can move along. I just saw clearing, clearing, linking path. Oh, I can move from here to here. Oh no, wait, I can't. And that messes up my entire game. Honestly, at this point, unless I can see a way to survive this turn without my leader being deposed, I'm just so unlikely to win because it's going to set me back so far that I just don't see a point in continuing. I mean, if there were humans, sure, if there were humans at the table at this point, yeah, of course I would continue. But if it's just a computer, who cares about the computer? And so, Yeah, I I mean maybe I'm missing something, but remember now knowing that I cannot move from here to here, and yeah, I mean now I look at it, now I look at the map. Um, okay, there's two paths, three paths, three paths, three paths, three paths, three paths, and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually, it's okay. There's an interesting sort of topology, and I get that the rivers are there. The river is there so that you can sort of use the river as an additional thing if you want, because then suddenly it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, suddenly there's a whole bunch of things that are equally versatile. Um, Hello, Scrappy. I am probably going to give up this game because I messed myself up by forgetting that I can't go from here to here. So you see this clearing, and you see this clearing. I thought I could go along this place, but that's actually a river. It's not a path, and so I can't go there. And because I'm the birds, because I have to battle twice in a mousy spot, or my leader gets deposed, and I basically have to start again from turn one. But the AI, it's really weird. It lets me rewind so far, but it's only let me rewind up to the point where, and I can go back there, but now it doesn't let me rewind again. It doesn't let me undo the terrible mistake that I made. And so the terrible mistake, yeah, and I don't understand why it doesn't let me undo my terrible mistake that fills me with regret, because there wasn't any random information, and like, do I like the app overall? Um, I like the challenges. I like the fact that you've got these challenges that you kind of play the game in different ways. So currently, the way I'm playing, it's got this special thing where I gain an additional 1 victory point whenever I craft, but my opponent started with 10 victory points, and we need 40 victory points to win, and you can't win with dominance. And so there's like little twists, and there's another one where you can go along the river, which is why this river is even here. But part of me wonders, wouldn't it have been nice to just kind of get rid of that river? Because that's not the first time that I've made that mistake. And it didn't kill me in the same way last time, but yeah, I like the challenges. I've heard someone online saying that once you get good at the game, the app is very easy. But yeah, I lost to the app last time, and this was my rematch. And this last time I lost because of my. But I'm learning more about the game. Like last time it was like, okay, now I realize that I need to race for these crafting items, because once someone has crafted all the money, then I would not be able to craft this money. So there's a little bit of a race, and I get that. And there's definitely, it's very much Designer Cardboard says, I think it thinks that the decree phase changes the game state too much, maybe. But it it's not like the AI did anything. I cannot imagine me playing in real life and then the bird player doing something. If I were to allow them undoing the moves, honestly, like undoing the moves, okay, can we actually remember where this is from? I would be less okay with that. But if someone were like, oh, I put this on my decree. Oh, wait, no, I want to undo that. I wouldn't be like, oh, no, you put that card there. Because all that matters is, like, they put their cards, are not changing anything for anyone else. They're only changing that thing for themselves. Yeah, I'm just, I am clearly biased. I'm in the flow of the moment. I'm just a bit, I'm trying to, And I'm wondering, is there some way that I can grip on, that I can survive, that I can battle in a mousy place, in a mousy clearing? And actually, Scrappy, I was talking about this, where I was next Sunday, hopefully we will get somewhere, maybe in near Leicester Square, and then they will let us have lunch, but also play a game of this. I know it's not done thing, but maybe, if we're outside and I don't know, maybe there's somewhere that we can find that we can sit and play. I think it would be quite nice. Have some Chinese food and play Root. But yeah, I think I know the game well enough to teach it now. But oof, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I'm totally scuppered because the only mousy places are here, 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 and here. And how can I get to these places? Well, I have to move through either here, which I can't do enough movement, or yeah, could I move through here? 7. Huh. Actually, maybe I can. Having complained about it for so long, no, I can't because one of my movements has to be. Yeah, I'm just going to quit this game. I'm sorry, everyone, but this is the first and hopefully last time that I will resign from the game. Is the river something the vagabonds can travel along? No, the vagabonds can go from forest to forest. So the vagabonds can go to the forest to reheal. But yeah, there is a riverway warfare, which clearings connected by rivers are considered adjacent. I honestly think it's just there to have an alternative game mode so that sometimes you can play where the rivers don't do anything, sometimes you play where they do something, and riverway warfare makes everything more connected. So I think it's kind of meant to be like a optional thing. And Designer Cardboard says it's also for the Riverfolk expansion. So yeah, there's what is it? The Clockwork expansion, and then the Riverfolk expansion gives you these lizards and um. I think I am actually even wait. I think I am actually allowed to do um yeah, I'm allowed to play the tutorial, so it's kind of like a hey, check out the tutorial, check out the Riverfolk Company, and then you learn about them, and then you might want to buy it or whatever. But I'm not going to play that right now. I but yeah, it's basically therefore the expansion, therefore the optional thing. But if you're playing the game as it comes out of the box, I would argue that the river graphic makes the game slightly worse. And maybe for the actual map, it's fine. Maybe for the actual map, I would be able to discern between the paths and the rivers. But for here, for whatever reason, like, yeah, if just to show you the map, like, I think that yeah, I personally feel like this and this kind of look a bit too similar. That's all I'm saying. I mean, here, at least it's squiggly. You can see that's clearly a river. Okay, that's going way through, like, that looks a wee bit weird, but this here feels like where there should be a connection. And that's all we, yeah. Oh, anyway, that's the thing. That's the only thing that's annoyed me. I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the app. I am hopefully, Scrappy, if you're there, we will get to play next week, and I'm looking forward to that. But for now, um, yeah, I'm going to stop it. It has been pleasurable, even though I did lose due to bad strategy and maybe. I mean, I've learned a lot of wee bits about the game. Like each time I'm playing it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a rule that I need to be aware of. There is definitely a lot going on, and it's like last turn it was like, okay, I need to have majority, and oh yes, and the other faction has this rule, and I'm starting to learn just the basic rules and the interactions, and each time I am getting to know it a wee bit better. Let me resign and let's listen to the title music. But generally, yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a fine game. It's all learning, and next time I play, yeah, maybe like there's all these challenges. I think I counted like 30 something or 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22. That's named after you, Scrappy Fighters. 22. Um, double the cards that do things. I mean, this is quite cool. That it changes things that you can't change so easily in the game. Like in the real game, could you double? It would be fairly easy to maybe do this. Like you could totally house rule this, gain an additional point whenever you craft a card, remove the dominance cards from the deck. You could totally do that, and say you need 40 points to win. But like like these feel like all interestingly different things, and Scrappy Fighters where you're doubling the number of cards. You couldn't even do that with the real game. So 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, yeah, 32, 35, and I've only done like 3 of them. So there's definitely a lot to explore and a lot of possibilities, and each of these little variations are going to teach you a little bit more about the game. Some of them are like the True King. Whenever you enter turmoil, keep the same leader but lose an additional 2 victory points. So yeah, for here you really have to keep that same. I think I did manage to keep my leader one time all the way through the game. And I think with the birds, that is the way that you kind of have to play if you want to win. I feel like the birds are kind of more high pressure. And I think that if you're playing 2-player, it kind of recommends somewhere in the rules that you just play birds versus cats. But playing cats versus vagabond, or although then vagabond, I guess, isn't going to benefit from making alliances, or maybe cats versus woodland alliance might also be interesting. I don't know. But it feels like, I would be up for definitely cats versus birds and play either of them as a 2-player game in real life. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's a good adaptation. I feel like having these variants, all app games should do this. All app games should all digit. Okay, yeah, I feel like the tutorials were really good. Actually, I'm going to do a quick overview of it right now. I think that going back, the tutorials were really good. It helped me understand it. It explained the rules. And the place where in the settings, if you want to read the rules, you go to gameplay and settings. That feels really weird. I think it should be at least put in the tooltips settings/info, and then or settings/rules, and that would have been nicer. I've not played online play at all. I can't comment on that. I think that the AI, like the easy AI, is still interesting for me. It's not like a complete cakewalk. And when you do the tutorial, I am marginally curious actually what happens if in Birds of a Feather you actually manage to get all 4 of your leaders deposed. I would be more, but yeah, tutorials guide you through the thing really nicely, and all these different things. And so it's like, okay, now you need to do it against 2 medium AI. And I don't know what the hardest one is, but clearly it's going to be normal game against 2 hard I assume. And yeah, this is it doesn't say what the difficulty of the enemies are, but gives the difficulty of the overall challenge. And yeah, just learning wee bits about the game, because this is a game that each faction is like a different vantage point. It's like the elephant problem. Like Root is kind of like, you know, blind people touching parts of an elephant and trying to describe it. Although, you know, I don't know why that metaphor is always blind people, because a blind person would surely kind of wander around the elephant, and then, but maybe it's people who are myopic, because really, if you were, you could say, okay, I was describing elephants from small photographs, and like, anyway, each faction is like a different vantage point. Each faction gives you something new to learn, and here you have to learn not just about, you have to learn about specific things. I've never destroyed the Marquis Keep. I don't know how difficult it would be, but I would be interested to find out. I've not played the Woodland faction at all, but here it forces me to not only play the Woodland faction, but start with additional things going on. Yeah, not able to initiate attacks or strikes. I think I actually did that with the classic game anyway. Yeah, this one actually seems, surely that's easier than the basic thing. Surely medic, it's easier than classic. Hold on, I might be, yeah, I'm not, but yeah, like this is just a boom, ambush cards are removed from the deck. Who do you want to play as? And yeah, assembly line, like all of these things, like making crafting more valuable, doubling cards, like punishing you even more if you lose your thing. As the Woodlands, you have to have all 3 bases. You can only win in a coalition. I don't even know what a coalition is, even though I've won as the Vagabonds, because there's all these side rules that maybe I've not fully explored. There is a lot going on in Roots. Did I mention that? Starts off with, yeah, like 3 sawmills. What's that all about? Wow. You win if you place all your roosts. And are really that sounds really hard. And here, like, the enemy starts with additional points, and you're playing against 3 enemies, not just 4 enemies. And that's for the Clockwork expansion. But now I think that these challenges, this is my favorite part about the game, because it gives you a sense of progress. It gives you something to aim for. And I really like, you know, the challenges, the achievements, like the Xbox like Live achievements, Steam achievements, whatever. You know, it has pass and play. I've not played that. So honestly, I can't. If you've got, yeah, I guess if you've got the game but you don't have the cash to buy the thing, or you don't want to buy the real game, then oh, there's the winter map. Huh. Interesting. And yeah, you can play online with people, which I probably won't ever do, honestly, but you've got the option. And so yeah, I would say it. And yeah, you said it well, designer cardboards. It is a very modular game. And so I would, if you want to learn it, I would, yeah, say get it. I would say that if you want to learn the game, if you want to be able to explore it on your own in a way that you might not, even some options that you might not be able to explore on the main game, I think this is a really nice thing if you are enjoying learning about what's going on. And I know I said I was going to finish up, but I am feeling a bit brain dead. I'm not going to do any work, and hot seat pass and play sounds quite 90s. You know what? We used to play this with Sonic the Hedgehog. With Sonic the Hedgehog, true story. We used to say either when you finish a level or when you lose a life, you swap hits. And you can see me now. I'm just going to go through this thing very quickly because I'm very curious about what happens if I intentionally try and destroy all of my peeps. So as you can see, this is the way that it happens. It highlights things clearly. It tells you where to do things. There is the kind of old, oh, you must do this, and then it starts you off and it's saying, okay, you have to do this, and it does give you the information of what's going on, where okay, so this is the crafting phase where I'm making the sappers, and yep, there you can see the decree. So it forced me to do the mouse, and yeah, move, and it tells you exactly. It kind of reminds me of a lot of mobile phone games where sometimes it holds your hand arguably a little bit too much. Maybe I want to move 4, maybe I want to move 3, but it's kind of the way the tutorial works is basically a movie where you have to click buttons to keep the movie going. I mean, this is the question of, is it a game? Because is there any agency? Is there any agency in this part? Not really. And I have to close that. And boom. Like, yeah, the way, I mean, I do actually quite like these tutorials, even though I do not consider it to be a game when it's just, you have to do this exact thing. So in essence, but it's kind of an I would maybe call it an interactive. Well, is it really interactive? That's I need. It's even telling, so I don't even have to think about anything. I don't have to. But it is at least explaining clearly, this is why you are doing these actions, and you can do these two things in any order. So at least I guess this is marginal agency. What that's it mattered, and it's forcing me to move free. Sure. Yeah, it's very on rails, the tutorial, but then about halfway through it goes off rails, and then it says, okay, just carry on. Scrappy Kid says, I like this style of tutorial where the forced moves pan off halfway through and you finish up a goal yourself. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And hello, Nicholas. I am now slightly glad that I didn't just finish up. And so, yep, it's lovely to see you. And Stream Elements, I am going to listen to you and stand up, get out of my chair, and actually do a wee bit of a proper turning round, and moving my hips, moving my, rotating. Okay, there we go. And if any of you have been sat down for a very long time, feel free to stretch or not. You know yourself, you know how your body is. Take care of yourself, maybe hydrate. Turned out I was a wee bit thirsty. And yeah, it kind of tells you about the special rules, like, oh yeah, Irie wins ties, and yeah, this and that. And because in the tutorial, it teaches you about the cats first, And then the second thing it does is teach you about the birds. And so it's the birds against the cats. You already have an understanding of what the um, cats are. I wonder what would have happened if I'd clicked the decline button. Presumably it would have just not let me. But yeah, I do also slightly wonder. I assume that those dice rolls are scripted just for the first half of the tutorial, and all the AI for the first parts is. I make an assignments now. I don't worry too much about where. Okay, let me. Let's do that. So now it lets me actually. Now it's going off the rails. Now it's literally, hey, you're going to go through turmoil, and we're going to show you what happens when bad things happen. Continue to enter, dudes. So yeah, because it's killed me, and so now we enter turmoil. Fancy that. Just like it's very well done. Nicholas says a strong nudge rather than a full-on railing tutorial seems like a very good middle ground. I mean, I don't know. Like, I like the way it says, because here it starts off entirely on rails. It says do this, do this, do this, and now I have a genuine choice. Now I can genuinely choose who am I going to go with, and yeah, I get to make and get to read them if I. And it reminds me, hey, remember to match your things. And now I could really scupper myself if I wanted. I mean, I skipped my turn. Now, here's where I've already done this tutorial, but I want to find out what happens if I mess up all my birds. I want to see, is it possible to lose the tutorial? That's basically what I want to find out. What happens if you lose with all the birds? Because, yeah, first time I won, but I'm just mildly curious. This is my, so, you look ready to take it from here. Destroy enemy buildings, craft cards, and build and protect roosts to score 10 points and complete this scenario. So it doesn't even force you to finish a game to win a game. And the other thing that I should point out is that even though it says win 10 victory points, it doesn't matter how much the cat has. When I played this, the cat got way more than me, but I still won because it's just get 10 victory points. And so it's quite nice. That way, it's just, can you get 10 victory points? And by the time you finish it, hey, at least you've managed to get 10 victory points. And yeah, I appreciate that little thing. And yeah, but I actually prefer to keep it minimized. So if I am trying to mess myself up, I want to do something that I cannot do. Let's move into the Foxy clearing and go into decline. Yeah, so if I ignore that, craft there, and so I want to see if I go there, and let's just move one, and I cannot battle, so presumably I go into decline. Oh no, wait, I forgot that there were some cats there. Oh well. I've seen some of the Lego movie stuff, video games being played. I think it was Lego Batman, and the whole game was kind of like that, but taken to an extreme with a lot of cutscenes as well. A strong illusion of agency and a bit of choice, but mostly an interactive movie without much towards a branching narrative. Yeah, this is the thing, like, it also depends how much agency do you want. Sometimes abnegation is actually what you desire. Sometimes what you... And hello, Game Cupboard. I am trying to lose this tutorial, and so I'm going to see what happens if I lose all my birds. Nicholas says, this seems more like it's doing a good job at accommodating beginners at gaming and giving them choices, but also not annoying experienced players that just want to get to know root. Well, I am going to overcommit. I'm not listening to you. I am deliberately entering turmoil. Where are my pieces? I've got one thing here, and so let's say that I have to recruit on a... Oh, press the cancel button on the created. Where's the cancel button? Oh! Oh my gosh, that's why it wasn't letting me do it. So apparently the cancel or the undo is only visible when it's big. That was why it wasn't letting me undo it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wonder if this will actually let me enter turmoil. Can I... Maybe I don't want to undo. Maybe I want to enter turmoil. Maybe I want to mess this game up deliberately. Have you ever thought about that? I'm going to move all my things into there just to be... Yes. Sorry. Okay, so apparently, yeah, did you see that? So new information, I could have undone that. After all my arguments about why can't I undo this, it wasn't that I couldn't undo it, it was just that the undo button was hidden because I had minimized it. And how was I to know that the undo button, like the undo button, undo, still there, and then the undo button goes away? Sorry, but that is bad user interface. I am going to say that is the one thing that I am slightly unhappy with that. Chaos reigns. Yeah, indeed. Turmoil. Chaos reigns. Chaos rays! Chaos rays! Rays of chaos branching out across the sky. Okay. Yeah, I'm just... The cats are going to take over. The cats are doing their thing. And hello, Shitsapopu. I am just finishing this, what's been a very weird play of this game with... Yeah. I am deliberately going to try and lose this and see if I can. And I have one person left, so let's see what happens when I lose as this last person. Let the chaos ray down! Let the chaos ray down. Losing to cute cats isn't so bad. Ladies Gaga's ray on me. I don't get the pun. Ray on me, ray on me, ray on me, ray... Rihanna? Ray on me? No. I'm sorry, I'm missing something. Okay. How can I kill myself by trying to do that? Okay, it doesn't even let me continue because it knows I will lose. What happens if I move from there? May lead. Okay, so I am allowed to... It does let me lose if I do that. Okay. So let's do that. And I will march to there. And then I will enter turmoil. Let's see what happens. Oh. Apparently I get... Huh. Interesting. For training mode, apparently you get to choose the other 3 leaders. Huh. I guess they added extra failsafe. Maybe they don't want you to be able to lose the tutorial. That seems fair. To be fair, because you might genuinely be trying to win, and then you might genuinely make some bad mistakes, and you might. Okay, yeah. I was unfamiliar with Rain on Me. I mean, I have never heard Rain on Me. I might check that out. Um, I'm singing in the rain. It's like singing in the sun rays. I'm going to. So, like, what happens here? Okay, so I can't do that. Let's see. So it doesn't let me do something if it will definitely lead to turmoil. So let's go with this because it might lead to turmoil, it might not. And march from there to there. I'm just slightly curious. Does it now give me the option of all three, or okay? So it's wait. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, I think this is the way it is. You get to yeah. If you lose as your fourth thing, then the other three come back as a sort of second life or something. Yeah, that's actually really smart. I'm going to go through one more cycle of this and then probably just resign. Although the other thing I am curious about, is that the first time that I beat this tutorial, it allowed me a two-player game, which it's never let me do since. And so, I'm curious if I beat this tutorial again, will I get that option again? Because I'm marginally curious about this. This is Bez just poking at games and seeing, just seeing what games do. And, yep, that is definitely going to lead to turmoil. It's not smart enough to say this will definitely lead to turmoil and stop me from doing it, but I choose the despot, and I'm going to lose as the despot, and then presumably the other three birds that are not the despot will come up as choices, but I'm not sure. It's really interesting, the kind of way that they adapt, the way that they break the rules of the game, the way they've adapted this to make sure that this is a safe environment, that yes, really, the tutorial, there is no fail state. You are definitely going to win. It doesn't matter how many points the cat has. You are going to win, even if the cat had, like, now I'm wondering what if it gets to 99? Does 100, does it kind of become an unsightly 100? I am marginally curious about that. Yeah, I am very slightly curious about that. Let me put it there, and I can enter turmoil, and I will march to there. So with that, now I cannot, that was my wild card, I cannot march with the rabbit, and I am entering turmoil again. I am mildly curious. Okay, yeah. I'm mildly curious about what happens when it gets to 100. I mean, this is, yeah, Bez is fascinated by the most inane things. What happens when the cats get to 100? What I really want to do if I want to help them get to 100 is throw over some of my peeps and try and let the cats kill me. Yeah, I want the cats. Yeah, what happens when it gets to 3 digits? I'm just curious about how it looks. Okay. Let me... Yeah, maybe I'll... Okay, it's safe to... I definitely can't build. So let's do that. And I will move Two peeps here. Yeah, that seems good. Just to give the cats a bit of a target. See how nice I am being. I'm just offering up my sacrifices to the cats. New type of stream. Bez breaks board games. We went from marginally curious to slightly curious to mildly curious and now just curious. A whole character arc right there. Also, I actually have a kind of lunch arrangement with someone at so I have to leave the house in half an hour. Will I be able to get the cats to 100 points within half an hour? That is the new challenge. Okay. What can I not do? I want to. Oof. This is actually becoming trickier. This is genuinely becoming trickier. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to kill some cats. I feel slightly bad about it. And it doesn't let me do that. Okay, maybe I move from there. And I will march from here to here. And then I think that messes me up. Oh no, wait. No, it doesn't mess me up at all. Yeah, I've not managed to enter turmoil this time. Okay, if I really want the cats to win 100 points, I think what I want... What I want to do is attack with just one at a time, but maybe with a different leader. I think what I really want to do is get rid of this leader and try and have the one that lets me bring in extra troops. I think that would be a good one. Zombie birds versus infinity score cats. Yeah, I think I'm going to save this, and then after 100, can I get it to 1,000? That's like the... See, they're racing up those points. 43. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to build. Let's overthrow the peeps, and let's so get to do a bit of movement. Why do the cats have so few cats? I don't understand. What are you doing? Come on, let me sacrifice myself to you. I moved. Oh yeah, I can't. I cannot move to there because I'm not controlling it. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in a couple extra pieces just so I can say I'm technically controlling that area. There we go. Now, I think this one, the charismatic one, is going to be the best one for feeding the cats points. I like 43. I wonder how many points it's going to start scoring each turn. Bearing in mind, I wonder if the tutorial actually bothers with the rules, given that the rules change so much. Is the supply infinite as well? Okay, I am going to... Oh, forces me to battle the cats. So this time, I don't actually want to enter turmoil. It does slightly irritate me. One other thing that irritates me is that in the full game, I can zoom out fully. Oh, you're right. Surely the cats don't have too many buildings left to build, but the cats can keep killing me. So, yeah, it's all about being zombies. The cats just keep killing me. That's the way it's got to go. And actually, the faster thing... Come on, cats, attack. Come on, you can attack. Seriously, why are you not attacking me? Come on, you totally had me. 52, you're not... Okay, thank you. Yeah. But that's really weird. Why would the cats attack me there and not... Okay, so... Yeah, let's just... Okay, I'm just going to move my people around and... Then... I'll pop a bunch of... Actually... I want to get just one cat into some places. So maybe if I pop... Yeah, what's... Okay... The cat probably won't attack if it's 1 against 1. But... Maybe if I... Move 2, so it's 1 against 3. Maybe the cat will be inspired to attack me then. And yeah, I'm going to try and keep them all on their own. So it's like the easiest... Come on. I'm making myself literally as easy as I can. Come on, cats, kill me. Come on. Yeah. You're only on 52 points. Come on, can you... Cats. Okay, thank you. 63 points. Good stuff. Boom. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Still ignoring me. I find that weird. Like with the attack graphic, it seems like the cats were attacking themselves. I found that kind of... Oh, I don't know. Surely if I build something in the rabbit place, then maybe the cats will get some victory points for building in the rabbit place. Oh, I just noticed they destroyed my keep. So... Because I have no roosts on the map during birdsong, I get to place a roost and 3 warriors in the place of the fewest warriors. Okay, so... Yeah, that's not something I'd seen before. That's fun, kind of. I will pop 1 here to allow me to make a thing. And I will pop 1 here to be a sitting duck. And yeah, hopefully they can now destroy my roost. This is what it's all about. So destroy my roost for the points. You want to destroy my... I genuinely wonder, is in the tutorial, Like, does it just go off the normal easy AI, or are there additional rules in the background saying that there are certain things it won't do? So yeah, for anyone who doesn't understand the die roll, it's capped by how many things? Oh. Huh. Wait, do the cats not... Would the cats not get points for... I don't know what's going on. Let me recruit here. And then I'll move... Is there any clearings? Yeah, maybe I should really be destroying them, because I need to give them more places to build. Yeah, I've just realized I need to really be... yeah, I need to let them... Yeah, I think, ironically, I need to destroy them so that they get more chances to build. Yeah, so... I've completely misplayed this. Okay, so... This is an interesting game of how quickly can I let... And apparently you make it bigger to undo that, which that feels really weird to me. I don't know if everyone else sees that, like undo, 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 and then you can't click an undo button. Okay, so I need to destroy things so that the AI has more places to build. So I'm going to definitely do some more recruitment, and then I need to do some attacking. Yeah, whatever. Just going to bring them there, and yeah, because the AI doesn't actually lose points when I'm attacking them, it's just that I gain points. So as long as I don't go over 10, which should be very easy to not do. Let's move in with 4 people, so that... Actually, let's go in with 5 people, so that I leave my roost defenseless, and I'm going to leave this roost defenseless. That is how I want to do it. That's the way to play it. Leaving the roosts defenseless, of course. Boom. Now, yes, I enter turmoil, and boom, now finally the AI is... Okay. Will I be able to... will I be able to get to 100 within the next 10 minutes? 64 points. Come on, cat. Kill those roosts. Come on. Move in. No, you don't want to build. You want to go in and make... So it's doing a wee bits of crafting. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's still 7 things there. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that you took the opportunity to hit me. So this is what the game's all about. The game is all about me making roosts, and then me leaving the roosts so that the cats get a point. Still only getting like 5 points a turn. That's not very much. So let's see. I want to attack and build. Yep, definitely. It's all about the roosts. Got a wee warning. Okay. Let's go here, I guess. Let's move everything except... Actually, let's move everything. Let's So now by destroying some of their buildings, hopefully I've made space for them to build more buildings. And so I'm going to... Oh wow, 5 points. And I need to be careful, otherwise I might win. Oh my gosh, that wouldn't be good. I might win by the rules that the game, dictates. There you go, nice. Now you're getting 4 points. Boom. Yeah, this is the way to go. Attack the cats, get their buildings off the map, but then clear the area, let them get back in. This is the way. Boom. 9 points in the turn. Great stuff. Good work, cats. Okay. Yeah, so this is what it's all about. Destroying the cat places and force the turmoil. Yeah, I'm definitely forcing a turmoil next turn. So with here, do I force the turmoil immediately? Yeah, maybe I do. And let me move to here. And I'm going to destroy all those buildings next life, in my next life. But for now, I will enter turmoil. Yay! Oh, wait. I thought I should go down to 0. Oh no. I'm on 3 points. I need to enter turmoil again. This is not good. I don't want the birds to win. Yeah, to be fair, forcing turmoil and going back down to 0 isn't exactly the hardest thing. It's just a question of... Yeah, I think I understand this correctly. So yeah, now that the cat's defenseless, maybe I move in and destroy that. I will gain points, but yeah, I would also clear up space for them to do stuff. So I have to move and I have to build. Okay, I want to fight. Yep, I'm all about the fighting. I'll move one space down here, I guess. Oh no, because... Wait. No, that's okay. There's no empty spaces for me. So... How many will I gain from this? I should gain... Okay, boom. So I got rid of that card, but now I enter turmoil. Let's see how the AI does. Move and recruit, battle and recruit, yep. Huh. 3. Still 3 points. And there's still 6 of the crafting items, so they are actually getting depleted. I wonder if the optimal way to play this, if I was actually trying to see how quickly I can do this, this almost feels like a new challenge. Like, how quickly, in minutes, can you get the AI to score 100 points? That feels like an actual, challenge. So I'm recruiting here. I'm going down there. I'm going to attack. And then I'm going to not build in a mousy place and enter turmoil. That seems like a good plan. Recruit. Move. Oh dear, I'm killing the resources before the... Oh, you know what? Okay, so I really should have gone for... So the... Interesting. I'll go for the deal extra hits so that I'm hitting their buildings. That seems like the best one to go for. 80 points. Or 80% of the way there until I see what it looks like when you've got 3 digits. I'm just really curious to see how it will look like with 3 digits in a field clearly designed to only have 2. Might end up taking a screenshot of this. That was unfortunate. I'm glad that you're enjoying the... What's the word I'm looking for? Subversion. Yeah. So, what am I doing? I am going to generate, move, battle, and by battling here, I create more space for the cats. Okay. Recruit. Move. Clearly, I leave it defenseless because why wouldn't I? I mean, given that I want the cats to, take over that space. I wonder if in the tutorial the cats literally never take over that space. That would be mildly interesting. And then gotten a couple of points, but still quite far away from 10. I don't have to worry too much. If I get to 6, then I'll be quite worried. Okay, so maybe I think I'll get 1 more point this turn. No, 2 more, because 1 for the roost, 1 for the thing that I'm about to destroy. And so I go here, destroy the building, hopefully. And now that puts me onto 5 points, I guess. Wow, that's overkill for attack when I only needed 1. And now I vacate that area and let the cats move back in and get themselves some more points. Stretching time again. Okay, just a quick stretch. Just a quick one. Okay, while the cats are doing all the things. Oh. Come on, cats. Okay, 91. 91. Okay, I actually have to cycle out of this house in 10 minutes if I don't want to be late. I'm going to go here and attack there. So let's enter turmoil afterwards. That feels like a good, sensible move. Given... Or, yep, that feels fine. I would have preferred it if I wasn't recruiting, but there you go. March all my people there, leave it empty. Come on, cats, move in. You can do it, catty, catty, cat. Come on, catty, catty, cat. And okay, so yeah, let's see. Do the cats move into the right? I am now back on 2-3. And builder, which is going to do absolutely nothing, because why would I build? Why would I want to get points? Is this what happens when both players are trying to lose? No, this is what happens when one player is trying to lose and the other player has no victory points limit. So normally the first player to 30 points wins, as you can see there. But yay, the cat's got another 5 points. And is the cat going to... Oh, you could have built again. Come on, cat. You could have built again. No, it's what happens when one person's trying to lose and the other person is just an idiot. That is what's going on. That is what's going on. Okay. Yeah. I'm clearly trying to lose. I'm going to move all my peeps out of here and maybe into here. Why not? All of them. Leave it defenseless. Completely defenseless. And then destroy your thing. I will gain a point, but I will then clear it out next turn so that the cats can do some more building. So come on, cats. I'm waiting for you. Do some building now. Okay. I'm on 5 points. It's all good. Come on, cats. Get your... You're only 4 points away. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. Build. Boom. Built. 101. Oh, so that's what it looks like. Cool. I feel a mild sense of satisfaction. I am chuffed with that. It was definitely worth it. Wow. It kind of looks like it's got 0 points. I finally achieved it. I am actually going to make the screen bigger. I hope you can all see that. I assume you can still hear me. Thank you very much. I feel a massive sense of achievement. I am very proud of myself. I am going to save and exit. That feels like a solid... Wow. That's an epic game. I wonder what would happen if I tried to get to thousands. Like, how quickly could... Like, how much could I do? But yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for the applause. Oh, that was ridiculous. That actually cheered me up. Yeah. Okay. Once more, thank you, everyone. Let's do a recap, wrap up. So today, I started off playing Groot. I started off playing the version where you get extra points for crafting, and I didn't quite win. I was maybe at 30-something, whilst the others, the critters, managed to get to 40, because 40 was the new goal. Then I played again, and I made a mistake, because the river and the empath were confused by me. I did rewind. I thought I couldn't rewind. I was like, what's going on? I resigned. But then, during the tutorial, which I played to just see what happens if all 4 of your birds are deposed, I realized that there is an undo button for the decree cards, but the undo button is hidden when that is minimized. I think that was a terrible user interface choice. That is my one major criticism about this game. Undo button, if you're constantly clicking that undo button should remain in the same space. I'm sorry, but that is problematic. And hello, Yoda, I hope you had a good walk. I am just doing a quick recap. And then I played the Birds of a Feather tutorial. I had my things deposed and deposed and deposed and deposed, and then apparently you just get free new things, so there is no limit on lives. They've got to, like, they band-aided the rule just so you cannot lose. And then I was like, I wonder what happens if I try to get the cats to 100 points. I managed to get them to 101, which I'm very happy about. And so, yeah, that was that. I had fun. I hope that you had fun watching. I have been Bez. I am stuffed by Bez everywhere. I want to say thank you very much everywhere. Yeah, exactly. At least it doesn't say skip 2 rounds when you're only skipping 1 round. Man, speaking of which, I'm thinking of hiding that from the thing because I'm probably not going to play that again. Probably not. Although I might play it as a wee bit of the 400 extravaganza, I don't know. But yeah, words on stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciate you being here. And now, at the end, as always, it is over to what are you up to? You can share, but only if you want to. And let me quit this. So, yeah, what are you up to? I am going to be skedaddling. I am going to be going to a place to eat some food, lunch/breakfast, with someone who I have not seen for quite a while. It is actually yeah, maybe I won't name them just in case they don't. Like, it's always, hey, by talking about my life, then I'm kind of revealing information about other people's lives. Like, I don't think that Layla minds me mentioning that I'm playing lots of board games with Layla. Like, it's not like we're doing anything wrong. We're playing board games. But yeah, it's always a question. Like, that question of privacy is definitely an interesting one. But yeah, I'm doing that. I'm going to be taking it quite easy. I might do some reading. And yeah, I'm then going to put up some things about my schedule for next week on Instagram. But yeah, just generally having a bit of fun, chilling out. Scrappy Kid has been tidying up the bedroom. Congratulations. And now is going to tidy up the board game collection. I hope it goes very well. That seems like a very fine way to kind of, yeah, I'm happy to have been sort of an accompaniment and hopefully to have in some way kept you company in inverted commas. Finally, yeah, thank you, Nicholas, as always. Yeah, and thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to. I am going to be streaming tomorrow again. I am streaming every day at 10 a.m. UK time. Yeah, tomorrow is Musical Shenanigans. Tuesday is going to be a really good chat. I'm really excited for it. Wait a minute. Is it my... Wow. I think it's my parents' birthday on Tuesday. Yes, I need to do something for that. And Tuesday, I'm meeting Tim Burrell-Soward, who was a big part of Beasts of Balance and Return to Dark Castle. Then playing Tranquility with the publisher in the afternoon, playing a fact and a half with some people in the evening, and making games on Wednesday, meeting Tanya Floker on Thursday, all sorts of things. Look at my schedule. That will tell you all the things. Share, spread the word. And now I am going to check out. So I am going to raid. I am going to raid Colin. Yeah, let's raid Kolinsky. I will not be able to stay long, but Colin is a lovely musician and yeah, definitely worth checking out. So I don't think there's any board gaming people. So for now, bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go through. Bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, bye, Game Cupboard. Bye, bye, Nicholas. Bye, bye, Scrappy Kid. Bye, bye, everyone else who might be here. G things are happening, and Yoda and everyone else. Bye, bye, everyone. Bye, bye. Lots of love. Hope you have a wonderful day. Whatever you're up to. Bye, 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 bye.